Hi there and welcome to SaltWire today for Thursday, July 6th. I'm Scott Squires. Earlier today, Sean Fraser, the Liberal MP for Central Nova, was at Shuby Park in Dartmouth to highlight a rebate program for Nova Scotians.
Beginning next week, Nova Scotians will receive a direct cash rebate from the federal government in the amount of $248 for a family of four, or for an individual, $124. These are quarterly payments. These payments are going to arrive every 3 months, so an individual will get about $500 a year, and a family of four should expect to receive about $1,000 a year.
Starting the week of July 14th, eligible residents will receive this rebate, which is funded by the proceeds of the recently implemented carbon tax in Nova Scotia, effective since July 1st. This initiative aims to support households while encouraging climate action. Nicole Monroe has more at saltwire.com. After an extended period of cooler temperatures and plenty of precipitation, the summer heat is here. Let's check in with weather specialist Allister Aalders for more on the summer sizzle.
Yeah, Scott, this is the first heat warning of the summer season here in Halifax and across mainland Nova Scotia. This is due to the high temperatures we're going to have both during the day and at night, and the high humidex values as well. As we break that down, our afternoon high temperatures over the next couple days will be in the range of 27, 28 degrees to as warm as 32 or 33 degrees for inland locations. Now, directly along parts of the coast where winds blow onshore, it will be a bit cooler, but still some hot temperatures in the forecast, and when you factor in the humidity, it's going to be feeling between 35 and 40 over the next couple of days, and nighttime temperatures in the range of 16 to 19 degrees, so we're not cooling off a whole lot at night, so it's going to be probably some hot nights over the next couple, especially if you don't have AC. Now, this is the first heat warning of the summer season, as I mentioned. These warnings are issued when high heat does pose some health risks. And in terms of when the warning should end, well, it looks like we will see the heat start to moderate on Sunday, but then cooler temperatures next week. The humidity won't be going anywhere, but we should be below that heat warning criteria by later this weekend.
What are some things we can do to deal with the extreme heat?
Yeah, I think it's important to note that everyone tolerates the heat differently, myself included. So, if you can tolerate the high heat and humidity, not everyone else can. So this is why the heat warnings are issued, because heat-related illnesses such as heat exhaustion and heat stroke do increase when we get periods of hot weather like this. So that is why it's important that we have these weather warnings in place. To really stay safe over the next couple of days, it's really important that you stay hydrated, drink lots of water. Also limit your time outdoors if you can, avoiding, the middle part of the day when it's the hottest and when humidity is at its highest. However, not everyone can, so make sure you're taking some breaks in the shade, drinking lots of water, as I mentioned. Also make sure that you are wearing sunscreen. Important to check in on those who may be more vulnerable to the heat, especially the elderly, or people who don't have AC in this hot weather. And also important for your pets, do not leave them in hot locked cars, because that can be deadly for your pets. Leave them at home, or if you are out with them, make sure they are staying cool with lots of water, and again, not trapped in those hot vehicles, because temperatures can rise very fast, and as I mentioned, it can be deadly for them. So make sure you are staying cool and also staying safe over the next couple of days. Scott.
Thanks, Allister. Allister will be back later with his full forecast. Given what we just heard from Allister, the timing couldn't be better for the opening of the Halifax Commons Aquatics facility. The state-of-the-art facility opened to the public earlier today and features a 13,500 square foot pool for 300 swimmers, a barrier-free lift, swimming lanes, aquatic climbing walls, and a water plaza with interactive fountain sprays and lighting. The water plaza is surrounded by a new park development with seating and shade trees. There's also a multi-purpose room with a kitchenette, a modular stage, universal washrooms, and public washrooms. Access to the facility is free and on a first-come, first-served basis. After 75 years as a community museum, a provincial heritage property in Wolfville is in dire need of expensive exterior renovations. SaltWire's Kirk Sterrett has more.
With Randall House in Wolfville in need of an extensive exterior renovation, the future of the community museum is in question. Although the required work on the provincially designated heritage property carries a significant cost, Randall House Management Committee Chairperson Catherine Ryan says there is perhaps a greater challenge facing the Wolfville Historical Society.
we found out last year that basically everything on the exterior needs to be replaced. The siding, the trim, the wood windows, the soffits. We already knew about the roof, and then the painting, of course. That totals upwards of $200,000. We've had many great suggestions as to where to find that money, but the real problem is there's no one to find that money.
If the Society were able to attract more volunteers, it would be more likely that the major renovation project and an associated capital campaign could be carried through to fruition.
If we had more volunteers involved in the running of Randall House, we would be able to continue our work as a museum. As it is now, we don't have enough people to help us with the administration of the museum, and it's putting the future of Randall House at risk.
Reporting for SaltWire in Wolfville, I'm Kirk Starrett.
Time to check in once again with our weather specialist, Allister Aalders, who's down at the Dingle. Allister?
Hi again, Scott. Well, it was great to see the widespread sunshine back in our skies. It's really been a couple of weeks since we've had sunshine like this, but of course, the sunshine bringing the high heat and very humid temperatures, and this will be sticking with us over the next couple of days. This evening we'll have a diminishing chance of showers and otherwise partly cloudy with the temperature near 23 degrees and rising from 17 on Friday morning. Fog patches will dissipate, otherwise we're looking at a mix of sun and cloud. Winds will be light tonight into tomorrow morning. A southwest wind does develop tomorrow afternoon near 20 kilometers per hour. We'll have a mix of sun and cloud, but can't rule out a pop-up afternoon shower. Tomorrow it's going to be hot, 31 degrees, feeling like 39 when you factor in the humidity, so make sure you are taking care if you are outside tomorrow afternoon. Some relief on southwest facing coastlines where the temperature will be closer to about 20 degrees. We'll have another warm and humid day on Saturday with a mix of sun and cloud, and then changes on Sunday as we see the cloud cover build back in, a more widespread chance of showers and drizzle as there will be a bit more fog, and then for at least the first half of next week, temperatures will moderate. It will be cooler, still humid, but chances of showers in the forecast, not a whole lot of sunshine. Scott.
Thanks, Allister. That's all for now. For more video, audio, and articles, stay tuned to saltwire.com, and you can find us on social channels. I'm Scott Squires. Thanks for spending some time with SaltWire today, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Turn off the noise. Tune in to what matters. What matters is information you can trust. What matters is the news you can use to make life's big decisions. Informed healthcare choices, casting the smart vote, or opening that business. What matters is understanding the world around you. Let SaltWire connect you to what matters with unlimited access to the information you need for only $20 for the first year. Become a member today.